Trees down, vehicles and homes damaged, cleaning up what the big storm left behind. It's the top story on Newswatch 16 at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Andy Palumbo. Rennie has the day off. A strong storm hit part of Lackawanna County last night. The National Weather Service this morning looked at the damage and decided it was caused by a tornado. Newswatch 16's Claire Alfrey is live in Dickson City with a look at the damage. Claire.
Good afternoon, Andy. Members of the National Weather Service spent the morning here assessing the damage in Dickson City, and they tell us that a tornado touched down. Strong winds brought trees down, scattered parts of a shed between Maple Street, Bowman Street, and Boulevard Avenue around 7:30 last night. Now homeowners are dealing with damaged decks and fences ripped apart from the strong winds.
What's happening? The winds are just kicking up really quickly in a short span. So it's and that's the case with most tornadoes. They occur and it's really localized, and it can affect one person, but then your neighbor doesn't have any damage at all.
Officials tell us that no one was hurt when the tornado ripped through Dickson City. Claire Alfrey, Newswatch 16, reporting live in Lackawanna County.
All right, Claire, thank you. People who live in that neighborhood in Dickson City spent this day before Independence Day cleaning up after the tornado. Several properties damaged. This is what Kenny Krawczyk of Dickson City captured on his doorbell camera. Fierce wind and debris swirling around his home on Maple Street.
Watching Phillies post game, and I heard a freight train come through and said, "What's that?" and went outside, and everything was in destruction.
This is what the storm did to this neighborhood between Main Street and Boulevard Avenue. Trees down, and a lot of them, vehicles damaged, a trampoline crumpled. Pat Suhanik lives on Bowman Street. The storm damaged her home. A backyard deck smashed when a big tree fell.
It sounded so loud, and then I looked out my dining room window and I could see all this stuff floating around in the air, and then it just became so loud I started heading for the cellar.
Pat adds the storm passed as quickly as it arrived. Lou Urso is one of the more fortunate ones here. He only lost some flashing from his garage. Where did you find the flashing?
About four houses down from the alleyway.
The wind did move around some of Lou's backyard items. If you need other examples of the power of this storm, take a look at that. A backyard vinyl fence smashed to pieces. Then, just on the other side of this alley, a tree came down in a backyard and it crushed the motorcycle beneath. Ryan Itutis doesn't own the motorcycle, but he does live on the top floor.
Felt like somebody was trying to suck all the air out of the house here. I looked out my front window, saw some things tumbling down the road. Ryan didn't escape unscathed. The storm damaged both his work truck and his personal vehicle. Tina Shylack doesn't live here, but she does own a house on Maple Street. She dropped in to see the damage.
I was actually watching the news this morning and heard damage on Maple Street, and since we own the property, I thought I'd come down and take a look and make sure it wasn't anything major.
Tina is thankful it wasn't major. The home is being renovated anyway. And now fixing storm damage is just another thing to add to the list.